Since losing the Intercontinental Championship at Clash of Champions in 2020, AJ Styles hasn't really done anything, and it's not his fault. It's the shitty WWE creative who can't come up with a storyline for Styles, and that means WWE has indeed dropped the ball on AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a name that defines the word pro wrestling. He made a name for himself by traveling all over the world and winning gold every step of the way. Since his debut, Styles won the WWE title twice, and both reigns were fantastic. He was a great US champion, and his Intercontinental title reign was also good. Every time WWE put a strap on AJ, he's been phenomenal. But that's the problem. Whenever Styles loses a title, he gets lost in the shuffle. WWE is not good when it comes to rebuilding a star after they lose a title. When Styles lost the Intercontinental Championship, he was constantly competing in multi-man matches and he was losing every step of the way. Styles hasn't been in any significant feud ever since his Boneyard match with The Undertaker. They should have taken advantage of that, but as always, WWE failed. They have someone like Styles on the roster who can pull out a fantastic match from literally anyone. And what did the company do? They put Styles in a tag team with Omos, who is basically the greenest wrestler I have ever seen in my life. No doubt they won the Raw Tag Team Championship at Wrestlemania against the New Day in an entertaining match, but of course it is going to be entertaining because we're talking about AJ Styles. He carried that match. He made Omos look cool, but there's only so much Styles can do for him. Omos is awkward on the mic, and while his pair up with Styles worked on some level, but it downgraded AJ's level as a main event star. But that is not the end. In pro wrestling, we've seen for years that whenever a new team forms, it is pretty much inevitable that sooner or later they are going to be broken up, and that's what happened with Styles and Omos. When the tag team breakup happened, I was very excited to see Styles as a single star once again, but it didn't go anywhere because his momentum was quickly halted as Omos beat AJ Styles. Now WWE wanted to push Omos, but at the cost of AJ Styles? Hell no. But what can we do? It's happened. If I were in that position, I would have had Styles win the match where Omos gets most of the offense, but as a veteran, Styles outsmarts him and gets the victory. It would have been a teaching moment for Omos, and then there could actually be an opportunity to give Omos a personality and to build him as a character, but no. WWE wanted a giant monster, so they went with their typical route. After being done with Omos, Styles was working matches here and there with random opponents and having short feuds on Raw. Styles feuded with Damien Priest over his title or his US Championship, and then Styles was part of the Elimination Chamber match where he didn't get to do a lot because, let's be honest, Brock Lesnar was in that match, so nobody can have a strong showing except for him. Styles then started a rivalry with Edge. The hype was real for the Dream Showdown, but it didn't live up to the hype because WWE wanted to stretch it. Having Styles lose twice in a row on a pay-per-view is a bad decision. How can someone be that stupid? It is fine if Edge wins the first one and second goes to Styles so we can have a proper last match to conclude the feud in a trilogy. But WWE wanted to double down on Edge and Judgment Day, but that was all for nothing because I don't see WWE pushing Judgment Day anymore. It was only working because Edge was in it. It looks like WWE is not seeing Styles as a main event star anymore, but they definitely should. WWE's main problem with AJ's booking is they have him lose too much. He always ends up on the losing end. It's fine to have your big stars lose sometimes if you are building some younger talents, but it should make sense. You can't have Styles win a championship contenders match, which already is a stupid idea, and then the next week you lose against the same guy in the title match. 50-50 booking is what hurting Styles. I think we are in a tough time because WWE needs some credible stars who can be in the main event scene, because I think we can all agree that we are tired of seeing Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. WWE needs to use Styles as much as they can because his time in the ring is running out and WWE is not properly utilizing him. Styles can have a lengthy world title reign, and during that period he can help elevate younger talent who can benefit from a program with the phenomenal one. We all know AJ Styles is the best of the best, but it is the booking who can make a guy look good. WWE needs to make Styles relevant again because they don't have much time, and they should appreciate the fact that he chose to stay there when he could have gone to his friend's company. I hope Styles gets involved in a meaningful storyline soon. Thank you everyone for sticking around. I will see you very soon.